Hello, I'm Jody Wolf, and it's December 5 in Birmingham around, I don't know, 10:40 p.m. I did my regular 8 p.m. prayer tonight, but I also prayed about 6 p.m. on some other issues. It's an illness, and but during that prayer, I was I had something that come to me that I couldn't wait to go write down. If I don't write them down, I forget them. And what I got was a very strong feeling that what is going on today in the world and in the U.S., that God may be preparing the world for the end time or the rapture of the church. And I say this because there appears to be a shaking, and we see that in our country. And we see it in Europe, what's going on right now. They're having to choose sides there. They're destroying the people, and the people are fighting in the streets. But people are having to choose sides everywhere. But the sides does not appear to be Republican versus Democrat, more so than it is good versus evil. I see that more than anything. And I sat there and I listened to multiple blogs a little bit ago. In the last one, a girl came on. She appeared to be 22 years old, and she said she'd wakened from a nap and she had something she had to tell, and she wrote it down. Well, right here, I had to go and do the same thing. I wrote down what I had because I think it's critical, I think it's important. And the things taking place in the United States with Trump and the media and the swamp and the 60,000, guys, this is a shaking. Who's going to come out on top, and who's meant to come out, and who is meant for it to shake loose. It's taking people and taking the media, and it's forcing everyone to choose a side. And the side doesn't appear to be more Republican or Democrat. It seems to be good versus evil. That's what I'm seeing here. In Israel, again, yesterday, once again, the number one persecuted people on earth. And right behind them is not the Palestinians. It's the Christians. It's the church. You know, yesterday or day before, I saw these chemtrails that really aggravated me. And I stopped at a church parking lot and I filmed it. Well, guess what? The church is up for sale. And it's used to be a Christian church. Well, I mean, Bible college. Well, they're closing down. It's for sale. And I didn't pay attention to the sign. Not that I can do anything, but people worldwide are beginning to take sides, and the sides aren't so much Democrat versus Republican or the government versus the people. It is appearing to be good versus evil. Can this be this shaken and used by Trump? He used Jeroboam. Not that Jeroboam was a Christian, but Jeroboam did something that God used him as a vessel. But our president is Trump. He's a Christian. He's saved. And he's being used by God. So let me wrap it up. Can this be what's going on? Can there be a shaking today that's getting people, because God wants the last person to accept Christ before the rapture of the church. The very last person that's going to receive Jesus as Lord and Savior, then the church is going to go home. Matthew 10:27. This makes so much sense about that girl that went outside and got in her car, started it up, and said, I had to get out here in some peace and quiet, so tell you the message that I just got. What I tell you in dark, speak in the daylight. What I whisper in your ear, shout it from the rooftops. Guys, that's Matthew 10:27. That wasn't possible when Jesus taught these passages. Shout it from the rooftops. Well, you might have a neighbor or two hear you. But this girl sitting in her car on her iPhone telling you she's very concerned about where things are and not enough people have come to Christ. And that things are coming to an end. She said she felt that in her prayer. And but to shout it from the rooftops, yes, that iPhone, that signal goes straight out through the roof of her car. If she's in the house, goes out the roof of her house, just like mine is right now. I'm in my shop out here, and the signal's going out through the rooftop. So Jesus said, shout it from the rooftops. And I'm telling you now that, look, this isn't the first time I've had this. I've had this many, many times. And I put it out there in blogs, but not quite in this way. Guys, are we taking sides right now? The good move over here. Those who aren't saved move over here. Is that what's going on right now? Well, we're shouting it from the rooftops, and it's good versus evil, saved versus those who aren't saved. John 3:16. Please read that. Don't be left behind. That could be coming up on us any minute. Jody Wolf.